lovely colouring friends. My name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda Colours. Don't forget that you can find me at the various places online and we can connect and we could do a buddy colour, we could just chat, you know, whatever you want to do. It will be fun. So today I am going to be sharing my answers to the Colour Your Season tag that Disney Makes Colouring and I started quite a number of months ago now. But the idea is to answer a bunch of questions about whatever season you are in. So in Australia, our seasons work a little bit differently, it seems. We count the seasons from the first of the month. So we are a few days into March, so autumn has already started for us. We don't seem to go with the lunar calendar with our months. I'm not sure why, but that's what we do. And so yes, it's already autumn. So I'm going to answer these questions based on the season autumn, and whatever season you are in. If you would like to do this tag, you are more than welcome to do so. The questions are in the description below, and yeah, you just simply answer them according to your season. And I have done this already for winter, for summer, for spring and for summer. And now I'm doing autumn, and then I will do winter when winter comes. But I am going to tag 3 other channels. Ladies, if you would like to do this, please go ahead and do so. So I'm going to tag Lisa from Lisa Cotter Designs, Liz from Liz at Home, and Rachel from Rachel Henderson Colouring. And I will link to their channels down below. And ladies, if you can just link back to me when you do your videos, that would be great, because then I can see your responses. So while I answer the questions, I am going to be colouring a cute little gnome because it is, I haven't even chosen what gnome I'm going to do. I might do these 2 in the car. That's very cute. So these are all gnomes by Mariola Bedeck. And gnomes fit a few hashtags that are going around at the moment for March. So I think that would be good. And I'm going to be using I forgot to get them out. I'm very unorganized. I'm going to be using the Kmart Anko Dual Tip Brush Markers. I've never used these before, so this will be a bit of a trial to see how they go. And let's just get into it. I think this is going to blow around, so I might use some washi tape to stick it down because it's way too hot. Even though it's autumn, it's still, I think this will be our last hot week until the end of the year. So I haven't really stuck that in the middle, have I? There's the camera instead. Okay, so as I said, I've never used these pens before, so I don't know how they're going to go, but I'm just going to get in and start doing some colouring. Okay, so question number 1 is, what is your favourite thing to colour in autumn? So I never used to be a seasonal colourist until I kind of discovered ColourTube and the colouring community, and so many people seem to be seasonal colourists, and I think that's because in many other parts of the world you kind of get more seasons in the fact that there's more distinction between the seasons. We kind of, here in Australia, we have very, very hot summers, and at least in Sydney, we have very mild winters, so they don't get super cold. And so autumn and spring are definitely, you can notice a change in temperature, but it's not, we don't really have 4 distinct seasons. So I think that's why I never really used to do seasonal colouring. But since joining the colouring community and seeing all the beautiful seasonal things that others do, I have become more of a seasonal colourist. So I think, you know, the typical, I really love woodland style pictures any time of the year, but I do feel like they work particularly well for autumn, like acorns and leaves and squirrels and foxes and all that sort of thing. They're a lot of fun to colour, and I think I'll be doing quite a bit of that during autumn. Okay, so these are pretty much working just like any other water-based marker. So they're streaky. This is actually marker paper, bleed-proof marker paper, but I think, yeah, they're just water-based, so they're going to be streaky, and that's okay. Sometimes that is okay. And I'm using the brush end of the pens because that's what I'm used to doing with my Copic markers. Okay, number 2, favourite colours to use on an autumn page. More muted colours for sure. So I don't really like orange, but I do tend to use it more, or at least I think I will use it more on autumn pages. All the earthy colours, so browns, oranges, yellows. It's not very imaginative, but it's pretty much what I would use. And like muted greens, so not vibrant spring greens, but muted greens that that kind of represent the season a bit more. Actually, Megan was asking me from Disney Makes Colouring, she was asking me the other day if we get, you know, the change of leaves, the colour of the leaves and that sort of thing here. And all of our native plants are actually evergreens. But we've had a lot of other tree species introduced here in Australia, and they do lose their leaves and change colours and all of that. So we do still get to experience that a bit. But in a lot of ways, autumn is actually more green for us because the scorching heat of the summer makes a lot of things go quite brown. So we actually get a bit more rain, although we've had a very wet summer this year, but we get a bit more rain in the autumn. So things kind of green up because they don't have the scorching sun on them. So greens are definitely a part of my autumn colours. They're very cute. Okay, question number 3, favourite autumn scent. I do like the smell after the rain. And I like the smell of freshly cut grass. Mostly when it comes to like scents in the home for candles and things, I do prefer citrus scents and light, fresh scents. So probably that doesn't change so much when it comes to autumn. What else do I enjoy? What other scents? I think that's probably it. Rain and cut grass. What is your favorite autumn decor? So, we don't really decorate for autumn, but Easter is in autumn for us. I know, another strange... basically everything's back to front here because we're in the southern hemisphere and that's the way it is. So yeah, autumn is when we have our Easter. So we do decorate a little bit for Easter. We kind of put some bunnies around and some other... we have some like nice decorative crosses and things because we are a Christian family and we celebrate the death and resurrection of Christ at Easter, and some cute little Easter eggs. And I have this really cute bunny bowl that we usually put some mini chocolate eggs in and just have it on the table for anyone who wants to grab some. And that's not a very good skin tone. It's very streaky. I'll be honest, I'm not loving this. Every time I just colour straight on camera, I don't end up loving what I'm doing. Maybe I don't think about it enough, I'm not sure. But it probably would have also helped if I swatched these colours out before I started. I don't really want her to be darker, but like more orange. She looks like a little orange sitting like the fruit with a hat on. Oh well, let it go. I'm gonna give it bright pink hair because why not? Sorry, I got a phone call in the middle of filming, which usually my phone just sends it to voicemail, but I'm not sure what happened, and I kept colouring while I was talking to them. So I have made a little bit of progress, but sorry about that. And I can't remember what I was saying. It's probably not important. What is your favourite autumn food? Well, because Easter falls within autumn, I absolutely love hot cross buns. They're delicious. And yes, definitely love those. And I'm not actually a big chocolate eater. I prefer canned, like lollies and gummies and sort of more fruit flavoured things than chocolate, but I do enjoy eating it around Easter time. partly as tradition. And did you know the reason we have, this can be my fact for this video, the reason we have Easter eggs is because, one, they are a symbol of new life, which is what Jesus died and rose again for us to be able to have, eternal life with him. And they are also the ones that are not solid eggs. The hollow eggs are a representation of the empty tomb when Jesus rose again. So there you go. A little bit of info for you. Do this. And hopefully this is a light grey. Yes, it is. Just do some shading. This really isn't the best. Oh well. What is your favorite autumn activity? Again, it would have to be related to Easter. I've done lots of fun things with my niece and nephew through the years. You know, things like Easter egg hunts, and I made these special cookies that kind of, the whole process of making them symbolized the process that Jesus went through of being arrested and convicted and crucified and rising again, and that was a lot of fun. I would probably just say spending time with my family around, you know, around the Christmas, around the Easter days. We do get 4 public holidays here in Australia. We get Good Friday, then we also have 3 public holidays: Good Friday, Easter Sunday, Easter Monday. We have off work, so that's really good. It's a great time for getting together with family. A lot of people, it's also usually the school holidays start around Easter as well, so a lot of people go away. Excuse me. And camping is a very popular thing to do over the Easter long weekend. I don't particularly enjoy camping, so that's not an activity I enjoy, but it is definitely something that people do. I'm not sure what's going on, but my phone and my iPad seem to be playing up, so I'm going to try and quickly get through these questions. Which colouring book do I feel best embodies autumn? It would be the autumn themed books. There are quite a few. I have the Rita Berman autumn book. I don't think I really have any others that are specific. Oh no, I do have Matchstick Mouse autumn, and I have one Easter colouring book which I showed in my most recent haul video. Yeah, so what's next? Do you have any autumn traditions? Well, again, they're based around Easter, so getting together with the family, going to church, and remembering the sacrifice that Jesus made for us. I sometimes watch The Passion of the Christ, the movie about the crucifixion of Jesus. eat hot cross buns on on Good Friday morning, and then Easter eggs on Easter morning, and we often eat lamb. That's symbolic too of Jesus being the Lamb of God. Yeah, I think that's it. Do you go on an autumn vacation? Well, as I said, a lot of people do. I don't typically. I don't go on vacations much at all. I will be going on one in spring, which will be nice, but yeah, I don't typically. In autumn, number 10, do you have a favourite autumn memory? It would just be spending time doing fun stuff with the kids around Easter, my niece and nephew. As I said, we made special cookies, and there's a big tradition here in Australia as well to make Easter bonnets, so decorating Easter hats for kids to wear to school or daycare, and there's usually a parade where all the kids wear them, and prizes are given out for the best hat that's been decorated for Easter. So making those with the kids has always been fun. As I'm the creative aunt, they tend to ask me to help them with it. So yeah, that's a whole lot of fun. So that I want to get this done before my phone and iPad die. So that's as far as I got. Again, it's really not the best colouring in the world. I might be able to fix it with pencils afterwards. But yeah, that was my Colour My Season autumn tag. And again, I am tagging Lisa at Lisa Cotter Designs, Liz from Liz at Home, and Rachel from Rachel Henderson Colouring. But of course, if you would like to do this tag, you are more than welcome. The questions are below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. I will see you next time.